Yo, we are back with this part two. Let's get straight into it, man. We're going to get right back into this part two of this, and we're going to wrap this up. And we got some more videos coming, y'all, so let's get straight into it. Let's get it.
Across the board, it's almost like a defensive masterclass that you put on in that game.
Well, I mean, I was told 2 or 3 times to get out of the zone defense I was in, but we were all over the court. It was a hype game. It was one of them games where you had all this energy. You just want to keep going and going and going. And it seemed like everybody was in the right place at the right time, and the ball was moving really well, and guys were hitting shots. So I think it was a game that not only was I prepared to play in, but everybody was ready to go.
And one shot in particular that you mentioned in the book that I love to watch was that three-pointer from the corner in the fourth quarter. Bill kind of gets in your way and you zigzag on the baseline.
Well, when I came out of that, I knew the clock was down, but I didn't know it was down that far. I got the corner wanting him to go post up, but when I got there, out of the corner of my eye, I seen the shot clock on the other end. So when I got out there, I just turned and shot it. It was all really in the flow of the game. But when you do that, you hope they go in. But if we missed it, it wasn't a big deal. And we were moving well. We were playing well. We sort of had them on their heels at that time. They were down probably 20-some points, and we were just playing the way we played.
Now let's go to the next season. I want to talk specifically May 26, 1987. It's Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The steal, the assist to Dennis Johnson. You've got Rick Mahorn guarding you.
That's what I wanted.
What's your first look? What are you looking for?
Well, he's playing me drive it, playing me go left, and I had an opportunity to shoot a jump shot, but in that situation, if you can get open is one thing, but if you think you can beat the guy off the dribble and get in there and maybe try to make contact or make a play. But when I drove in there, everything closed down, and when I went up, the shot was blocked. I didn't know who blocked it, and went out of bounds. And next time I see Isaiah grab it, or the referee's got the ball, and I'm on the floor, and I went back to a player, and I seen Lambeer going to the baseline, get the ball. And I thought a timeout was coming because I knew they had a timeout left. They could advance the ball. But Isaiah gets it and throws a lob pass. And I think Jerry Sisson was on him, covering him, and Isaiah had to throw it up a little bit. And he did. And that ball seemed like it just stayed in the air. And somehow I got there and got my fingertips on it and popped it back to myself. And out of the corner of my eye, I seen a white jersey. And I knew it was DJ. It had to be DJ. And I had a little shot there I could have took, but I kick it off DJ, and he lays it up and in, and I think there's 1 second left on the time, and we end up winning the game. It's just a reaction play, like I told you earlier. Sometimes you do things, you just do it because you've done it so many times. I'm not saying I made a steal like that thousands of times, but I reacted that way thousands of times, and I'm just lucky enough to get my fingertips on the ball.
And of course, much was said about DJ's uncanny ability
Right.
to hit you all the time. What about that relationship with the two of you made you so in sync together?
I don't know, but obviously we were more in sync than anybody ever played with. Somehow he could read what I was thinking. There's a lot of times I'd be looking at him, he'd have the ball at the top of the key, he'd just throw it behind the defense's ear, and I knew he was going to throw it, and just pick and roll plays or lob over tops. When I was in the post, how he got it to me. We had an uncanny connection that I never had with anybody else. And but when I stole that ball, I knew that was him cutting down the lane without even knowing who it was.
And now, in general, in this playoff run, you're a banged-up team, and you're dragging yourselves back to the finals. What did this playoff run and that resiliency sort of say about the personalities of the players?
Yeah, in '87, I was the healthiest one on the roster. That's not saying much. I felt pretty good. I know Robert had ankle injuries, and Kevin broke his foot in that series. I don't know if it was the Lakers series or the one before it, but he was trying to play. Danny had a hip problem, and just to get to the finals, it made us feel good. We didn't win it, but we got there. And if somehow a miracle happened, we could have pulled it off. But it was a gratifying season, though we didn't win it. Usually when you lose, you always say, well, it's a bad year, but not there. I mean, we fought, scrapped, did everything we could to get back there and try to win it, and we did. And just unfortunately, we came up short.
I love that. So that was the last of the plays that I wanted to get into, and I just sort of more generically, I was just curious. The game has obviously evolved, so much over the years. But I'm curious, are there any aspects of that 80s basketball that you personally miss?
Well, the inside game. I like the game that's played now. I mean, I respect the players. We had our run, and this is their time, and this is how they like to play their game, and it's like they like to be coached this way. I understand all that, but I'm glad I played in the 80s because it was more that you could feel and hold and grab, and the ball was pounded inside. And sometimes it'd be low in scoring games, but sometimes you score 130 points, so you didn't know going in what kind of game it was going to be. So I enjoyed the 80s, but I like to watch the game now. I like to see how it's played. A lot of people complain, but there's too many threes. I can remember a number of years ago, I was worried about the small guards. When you see Magic Johnson come in at 6'9", and the taller guards, 6'6", 6'7", coming in, I was wondering where the 6'3" guys, the 6'2" guys, where their place in our game was going to be. Well, all of a sudden the three-point line opened up, and now where's the big man going to be? Everybody's going smaller.
And the last question for my part here is, for new fans that are coming up and are just sort of getting that first taste back into your era, what do you want them to know about your legacy, the Celtics legacy, the generation's legacy?
Yeah, if you look at the history of the game, every decade's different. The game changes. They always try to compare players now to back in the 80s and 70s, and which you cannot do. It's a whole different ball game. They talk about the private jets, the no back-to-backs, no 4 and 5s. I can remember one season we played 3 in a row. Well, we were young. We could do that. But you even look back further than me. Guys were on trains for days. They played double hitters on Saturdays. Not 2 games one day, but one team would play and they play the next one, the next night, or the night game. But the game's changed so much, and the preparation for games as far as health, rest, it's so much different than it was in the 80s and even in the 50s. It's better. I think they're looking out for the players' health a lot more, and
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that was the video and not something else in my background.
I think it's only going to get stronger, and I'm happy.
Damn, I need one, man. That would just make life complete if I can just get a Larry Bird jersey and him to sign it, man. Oh my gosh. One of these days, it's gonna happen. I'm telling you right now, I'm confident in myself, and it's gonna happen. One of these days, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Alright, y'all, this wraps up this whole video. Got this part 1 and part 2. If you're new to this one, check out part 1. Yeah, that was a good one right there, y'all. That definitely was we wrapped this whole thing up. We definitely got some more videos coming. Well, I got some more videos coming. But yeah, I think in the future I plan on building a little maybe 2 more people, build a little team so I can get some more things done like a little bit faster, because you know I'm just solo right now, so sometimes some things take time for me to where, like, you know, I also work and do other things like that too. So you know, but hopefully the plan in the future is for me to quit my day job and be YouTuber full time, man. That's the goal. But for right now, that's not the goal. I mean, it is the goal, but right now I'm just, you know, grinding it out. But yeah, man, we back with these videos, y'all. Got some more videos coming after this. That's about it. Subscribe if you're new, hit that like button, turn on that bell, and yeah, I'm out of here, man. On to the next video. Let me know what y'all think of this whole interview. We got this done. I know a lot of people was asking for it, and we got it done. And yeah, if y'all got some more videos you want me to do, man, just leave them down in the comments down below, or you can send it to my email at DATPHILLYBOINAH@gmail.com. And I'm out of here. And once again, I apologize if y'all hear this water running in the background, because I got a fish tank. So that's just what it is, you know. So I might start muting my mic sometimes, like when videos are playing. So, but yeah, if y'all hear that little water in the background, that's just I got a fish tank. So yeah, but that's it, y'all. I'm out of here. Love y'all so much. Peace.